Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. With a string of controversial remarks, Burna Boy seems to be calling for Lil Durk's release. Lil Durk and 5 suspected OTF, only the family, members were taken into custody at the close of last week's workweek. In total, the charges include conspiracy to commit murder for hire, use of a machine gun in a violent crime, and murder for hire involving a death. All of this has to do with Quando Rondo, a rapper from Georgia, and his attempted murder. It happened in 2022, but tragically, Rondo's cousin Xavier Robinson was killed instead of him. Furthermore, we also know that an OTF employee allegedly wore a wire for a few years while providing police with information about Lil Durk. Even if OTF Jam is currently the accused man in issue, there is still a great deal more to learn and analyze. Fans of Durk have been strongly advocating for his release ever since this bombshell, particularly Jam's wire. According to a compilation of claims from Instagram stories, Nigerian rapper and artist Burna Boy appears to be joining the demonstrators as of late Monday night. "The streets ain't what it used to be," he said. "The previous regulations are gone. Everyone is now a civilian, in my opinion. Don't slide any longer, just take your opponents to court and collect their money." This appears to be related to a dispute with Speed Darlington, a contemporary, according to Within Nigeria. According to reports, Burna petitioned him for cyberstalking. However, Burna Boy would support Lil Durk's release in a different Instagram story that came after the one above. Free smirk. Because some people questioned the veracity of Burna's statements, all of these remarks sparked some discussion on the internet. Those atheists often don't think he's street enough to be discussing gangs. This tweet was supposed to come from Boozy Not No Damn Burna Boy. Others responded in a flurry, criticizing these individuals for their ignorance of the dangers posed by nations such as Nigeria. According to Nigegists, Burna was detained by Lagos authorities for attempting to kill someone in 2010, which supports their claims even more. How do you feel with Burna Boy seeming to support Lil Durk's release? What are your thoughts on the accusations and the entire arrest? Do you believe that by disparaging the Nigerian artist's work, some of these internet users are being naive? Please share your ideas in the comments section, we'd love to hear them. Additionally, for the most recent information on Burna Boy and Lil Durk, always stay tuned to HNHH. And lastly, stay tuned for all the other music-related news. Following his alleged arrest for murder for hire, Lil Durk's music streams are booming. DJ Academics reports that Lil Durk's music streams have increased by 28% since his arrest for allegedly planning Quando Rondo's attempted murder. He was detained by authorities in Florida last Thursday as he allegedly tried to leave the nation by flying out of Miami Airport, where he had booked multiple flights abroad. Fans called for Durk's freedom and praised his ongoing success in their responses to Academics' report. "Retaliation has never felt better than when a man is rewarded in jail." On X, one user wrote, "Free Durk. It's always like that," someone other wrote. People try to understand the meaning of his song after seeing him on the news. Durk was charged in the complaint for allegedly funding Quando Rondo's attempted murder. It says, Banks, Lil Durk, posted a cash reward for a man named T.B, who was at odds with Banks. The hitmen utilized funds connected to Banks and OTF to carry out the murder after Banks ordered T.B to be killed. It further claims that the action was taken in vengeance for King Von's murder in 2020. The lawsuit also targets other members of his Only the Family label, which it characterizes as a hybrid organization that serves as both a music collective and a criminal gang. Authorities detained a number of OTF members on other accusations in addition to Durk. These include using a machine gun in a violent crime that results in death, conspiring to commit murder for hire, and committing murder for hire that involves a death. Given that the alleged incident occurred in Los Angeles, Durk is anticipated to be taken there for his detention hearing. Watch this space for more Lil Durk news on Hot New Hip Hop. In the midst of his father's arrest, Lil Durk's 10-year-old son releases an impassioned statement of support. Many people have called for Lil Durk's release after his arrest. They believe the charges are unfair and incorrect, even if he has not yet been found guilty. They don't want to see their favorite artist in prison, which is part of the reason. Another explanation is that someone may have snitched on him to the police. That would be the lately questioned supposed OTF member Jam. Although more specific information won't be available for some time, Durk's supporters and admirers are speaking up. Zayden Banks, the Chicago MC's 10-year-old son and one of 7 children, is one of those individuals. Based on the phrasing, it might not be him making claims exactly. Despite the fact that it seems to be straight from Durk's PR team, here is what Zayden had to say. It's an impassioned set of paragraphs in which he praises the mayor for his address, argues that he's a wonderful father and man, and requests the fans' ongoing support. I would like to take this opportunity to defend my father, Durk Banks. Through his organization, Neighborhood Heroes, he has always devoted his life to helping others and giving back to our society. In addition, he is an excellent father who has consistently provided unwavering love and support to our family, Zayden says. I kindly request your support for him and all the good he does during this trying time. I also want to express my sincere gratitude to the mayor for supporting my father. He gave a well-spoken message that genuinely embodies the community's support for those who work to change the world. Thank to everybody. Fans are shaming Durk's team and calling BS for posting this on Zayden's account, as you might guess. On Instagram, someone says, "Get off that baby account / he ain't type all that. You guys are awful for involving the children in this." Another says, "This was a poor PR move." What do you think of the statement made by Zayden, Lil Durk's 10-year-old son, on his father's arrest? Do you believe that the rapper's public relations team should be held accountable for this action? If not, why not? What are your thoughts on the accusations and this incarceration? Please share your ideas in the comments section, we'd love to hear them. Additionally, for the most recent information on Lil Durk, always stay tuned to HNHH. And lastly, stay tuned for all the other music-related news.